Meantime, the Department of Labor staging another Labor on the Block event. Hundreds showed up to Windsor Park to participate in the 5th Labor on the Blocks. Labor Minister Senator the Honorable Dion Folks telling our Vaughn Aubrey this afternoon that more than 1,000 jobs through this initiatives have been added, and it's also added to the thrust to provide as many jobs as possible. Job seekers were prepared and employers were pleased.
Field labor on the Block's job fair has been termed a success. Officials say this time more of the applicants in search of a job are better prepared. This despite the perception that many foreigners are employed. Minister of Labor, the Honorable Dion Folks, says the Labor on the Block's initiative is also driving companies to register and hire more Bahamians.
We have a lot of applications for labor certificates, which you have to get in order to get a work permit, in different categories of employment, whether it's hospitality, whether it's construction, or whether it's just industry generally. We want to ensure, the Department of Labor want to ensure, that if we give out a labor certificate, there are absolutely no Bahamians available to do that work.
The minister was asked if some Bahamians really want to work.
The average Bahamian don't want to work for minimum wage, and I don't blame them. All right? They want a nice paying job so that they can support their families. And if you compare our country to the rest of the world, we're doing very well. So most of the companies here pay way above minimum wage.
About 500 participated in the Windsor Park Job Fair, which included construction, hospitality, and security companies. Folks says Labor's aim is to match job seekers with employers through a database.
In order to get into our database, you have to have an email address. So the persons who are doing the registering had to create an email address and then go ahead to put them in the database.
Julisse Edwards followed instructions.
I did actually apply to some of these places versus email, but I think when you come to see you in person, they might consider hiring you on the spot rather than going through email.
Are you optimistic that you will land a job?
I hope so.
Traval Sherman of Fusion Superplex wants to fill their staff complement of 375. She was pleased on Saturday.
We found a lot of very eager applicants, persons who really want to work and get involved, and it was just a really good opportunity for us to come out and see who's there, see what's available, and we have invited, I would say, about 30 persons back for follow-up interviews.
Bernadette Hutchinson of Bamboo Shack said all job seekers came with this pitch.
Ma'am, I need a job. And my question to them is, can you keep a job? We find a lot of persons who are looking for jobs. We hire them, but they can't seem to keep the job.
The next job fair is slated for Eastern New Providence. Officials are confident that as the economy expands, many more persons will continue to apply and receive jobs. Reporting from Windsor Park, I am Vaughn Aubrey, ZNS Network News.